Hey guys, welcome back to Wentworth Life and to a special random video that I didn't realize that I was going to end up doing today. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some scripts that have apparently been leaked over on Reddit and other social media platforms. And is there any truth in these scripts? Is there a Wentworth spin-off in the mix? Well, guys, I have all the answers for you today, so grab yourself a cuppa, get yourselves comfy. This one's going to be juicy. Okay then guys, so I think it was on Wednesday this week. I received a message from a Wentworth fan asking if I'd seen this photograph. And it was a photograph which I'm going to insert here now, and it's a script basically called Wentworth Remembrance, and it says season 1, and it says episode 1 Reborn, written by Pete McTighe and directed by Kevin Carlin. Now when I first saw these, I was rather shocked, and I'm not gonna lie, a little bit excited. I thought, wow, what is this? This looks quite genuine to me. Looking at the photograph, it does look genuine. However, there's been a lot of fake news, fake spoilers over the last 9 years in regards to Wentworth. The same happens with any TV show. It happens with Game of Thrones. It happens with big TV shows a lot of the time. There's always some fans throwing out some fake spoilers, or some of them are so clever they can create fake imagery. So I saw this and I was a little bit excited. I told Peter, but I had to keep a calm head, I realized, because I just thought if I get too excited, I'm gonna get really annoyed and angry, and yeah, that's not good. I don't like being annoyed and I don't like being angry. So I thought, do you know what, this looks interesting, I'm gonna keep an open mind. First thing I did was message the lovely Michelle, and she said she also received the same image from the same fan, and yeah, she was basically the same as me. She was keeping an open mind. It sounds intriguing, it sounds exciting. And yeah, I think Michelle was pretty much on the same wavelength as me. Let's not get too excited yet, let's wait for some official news. I did a little bit of Googling and found nothing. Anyway, this photo of episode 1 was apparently leaked by a janitor that works for Fremantle, I believe, or Foxtel, it was one or the other, and wanted to remain anonymous. Fair enough. Anyway, that was that. On Thursday, I woke up to a couple of more photographs, and it was more leaks of these Wentworth Remembrance scripts. So I'm like, ooh, juicy, let's have a look. So I'm going to insert some more images now. Episode 2, Fingers Kelly, and episode 3, now, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but it's either Vigor or Viger, I'm not sure. Viger and Protect. I have no idea what that means. And then episode 4 is just titled Meg. Now, on all of these scripts, it says written by Pete McTighe and directed by Kevin Carlin. And if you go back to episode 3, where it says Viger and Protect, it says towards the bottom, shooting 30 March 2023. So the 30th of March 2023, which is next year. So I'm thinking, okay, this sounds interesting once again, but it creates a lot of more questions for me. So the episode titles Reborn, Fingers Kelly, Viger and Protect, and Meg. Now, Meg is a character that died in the very first episode. Why would they have an episode titled Meg? So that was a first red flag for me. But then the more I looked at these titles, I thought maybe it's going to be like some sort of Wentworth prequel where we're going to learn about characters before Wentworth season 1. Hence why there's a title called Meg. Hence why there's a title called Fingers Kelly, because Kelly was in Lou Kelly was in Wentworth, like before Jax, do you know what I mean? And she was, you know, kind of in another block, I believe, during early B. Smith days. So I was thinking, oh, interesting, it could be a little Wentworth prequel, and it could be a little bit of a backstory on different characters for each episode. I don't know. But then there were more red flags for me. So I thought to myself, right, so this janitor that works at Fremantle is able to take photos of the front of each script, all first 4 episodes. So why didn't they open up the script like this and take some more photos of the episode, you know? Why not take photos of the opening scene of this spin-off or whatever it is? So that was another major red flag, because if they've got time to take photos of 4 different scripts of the front page, they've got time to open up and take a couple more. So that was probably the biggest red flag for me. Another weird thing is Wentworth Remembrance. It's a bit of a odd title. If they are going to be doing a prequel, Wentworth Remembrance, I don't know, it sounds a bit bland and not very Wentworthy to me. Yeah, and also another red flag is each episode is apparently written by Pete McTighe and directed by Kevin Carlin. Now, when Wentworth was around, you know, seasons 1 to 9, every episode wasn't written by the same writer. They had different writers for each episode. I know Pete McTighe did a lot of opening and season finals and the big episodes because he knows what he's doing. He's a bloody brilliant writer. But so are all the other writers of Wentworth. But every episode, it wasn't written by the same people and not necessarily directed by the same people. So another red flag. So I've, you know, again, messaged Michelle. We're still keeping an open mind. We're both thinking at this point, I think it's bullshit. I messaged a few of my friends and see what their thoughts were. So eventually I thought to myself, right, the best way to get the answer to this is just to tweet Pete McTighe. Let's just tweet him. I've tweeted him in the past over the last couple of years. Not often, but when I have, he's always replied to me. So I'm like, I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to attach the photo to the tweet so he can see these images and just ask him. So this is what I tweeted him. Pete McTighe, these random images are doing the rounds on social media. Is there any truth, or is someone trying to wind the fans up? And as you can see, I inserted the images of these scripts. Now guys, this is where the exciting part comes. I woke up reading this as soon as I woke up and it's put me in a bloody fantastic mood. So I had a reply, not only from Pete McTighe, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his name right. Is it Pete McTighe or Pete McTighe? I'm not sure. I'm going to stick with Pete McTighe because it's easier for me to pronounce. But he replied to me this morning because he always does. He's a really nice guy. He likes to reply to a lot of the fans of his TV shows that he works on. So I'm glad that he replied. But not only did he reply, Katrina, who played Boomer, also replied. And this is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so insert image. Pete McTighe says, "It's nonsense. The least they can do is fake some decent episode titles with a laughing emoji on the end." And they also have a reply from Katrina, who replies to both Pete and myself, saying, "I literally just choked on my coffee," followed by 2 laughing emoji faces. Guys, that has made my day. Not only did I get a reply from Pete, but Katrina saw it and she also replied with a hilarious tweet. I flipping love her. So anyway, I replied to them saying, "Thank you both for clearing that up. I didn't think it was true. Katrina, I hope you're okay after choking on your coffee. Take care both. Oh, and Katrina, me and Pete have set a date for the wedding." Now, I mentioned that to Katrina because when I had a one-on-one chat with her through Wentworth Con, through Zoom, I mentioned to Katrina that me and Peter, my partner Peter now, got engaged through lockdown, and she was so excited and so over the moon for us. So yeah, I put that in just so that she can remember who I am, you know, replying to her. Hopefully she'll remember me. I hope she does. So yes, so aside from me being excited from having a little bit of a conversation with Pete McTighe and Katrina, unfortunately they have confirmed that these leaked scripts are false. They're false, guys. So unfortunately there is no truth in the matter. Now I know a lot of people could turn around and say to this that Pete and Katrina might be pulling our legs, because, you know, if it is true, then they're going to want to, like, you know, stop these rumors, because they're not going to want to, like, announce any news until maybe towards the end of the year or early next year for the fans. But in my opinion, if that was the case, they probably wouldn't have replied. Pete just wouldn't have bothered replying, and they would have just kept. But the fact that they both replied with some hilarious tweets just kind of proves to me they're telling the truth. And these scripts have just been created by a fan who, for whatever reason, I don't know, they probably just want a little bit of attention. They want to get a little bit of the fans riled up for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't understand it myself. Why you would want to share fake news and get the fans excited, only to, you know, blow their minds off 1 minute and then they're going to come crashing back down. Because, guys, if Wentworth ever did come back as Wentworth or as a spin-off, I would probably cry with happy tears, but that would only be when it's officially confirmed by Foxtel or Fremantle or Joe Portal, you know, the people who know and work on Wentworth, you know, not somebody who's trying to be anonymous. So, guys, unfortunately for now, Wentworth isn't coming back. It doesn't mean that it won't come back as Wentworth or a spin-off, or, you know, I know there's like an article out there that was posted earlier this year saying that Netflix have apparently said that, you know, they've shown interest on how popular Wentworth is and maybe might be interested in funding Wentworth for future seasons. Don't know. There's a lot of rumours going around, but again, you know they're rumours because these articles state that there's nothing confirmed as of yet. But yeah, so unfortunately, guys, you know, it is all fake, it's all false, and yeah, unfortunately, that's what it is. Now, this is why I kept a little bit of an open mind when I first saw the first photo, because I just thought, you know what, there's a 50-50 chance here where it's going to be a yes or a no. I also don't believe that a janitor would be able to access random scripts. I'm pretty sure writers and directors and, you know, the people who work on these scripts would leave them lying around for any Tom, Dick or Harry to see. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for you today. I just wanted to update you all because I was going to make a video yesterday just to ask what your thoughts were on these scripts. But obviously I got the reply from Pete and Katrina today, so I've been able to confirm that they are false, but it's fine. At least we know where we stand now, guys. I mean, I would love to see a spin-off, or the dream is for Wentworth just to come back. I don't even mind if it comes back in a couple of years and, I don't know, they time jump 5 years, for example. Because you have to remember, you know, there's a lot, all the actors and actresses would have made other commitments after Wentworth because it's, you know, it's finished. So I don't think there would be, like, you know, there will be some people who wouldn't be able to come back to Wentworth due to other commitments. So I can see if it ever did come back, they would probably time jump it a couple of years so they can bring whoever's available back. And I'm pretty sure Kate Box is number one on that list if Wentworth ever was to return. But for now, guys, me and Michelle will always be here to keep your Wentworth addiction going because we'll always be posting Wentworth videos. So guys, that's all I have for you today. So I created this video with a new little microphone. I really hope this has worked. Otherwise, I'm going to have to record this whole thing again. But before I did this video, I did a little bit of an unboxing and a testing video that I've posted over to my personal YouTube channel, Craig Davis 87. Go and check that out and give me a cheeky sub, guys, because share the love, why not? Actually, guys, anyone who subscribes to my personal YouTube channel from today to, say, Sunday, midnight, UK time, I will subscribe to you back. So head over, guys, watch my videos, and I'll subscribe and I'll watch some of your videos. Let's do this, let's do this. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you again very soon.
you.